We're gonna start to get super into editing at the start of the videos when it's like just like the title and stuff. Play a mad little.
And we should make an intro. We should make an intro for the shop where it like shows like a shot of like the shop and stuff, and then like goes to like the outside, and it's like, and then the logo comes on the screen, Syndicate, and then the video starts.
Yeah, it'll be like music. Should be this.
Be like, hi, I'm Rick Harrison. This is my son, Big Grease. One thing I've learned in 5 years of scooter retail, you never know who's gonna walk through that door.
Is it good?
Yeah. Go from the top. From the top.
Yeah. But we know what next we're doing, so just get them to sit them here and be like.
But no, it's gonna be part of the process.
I'll just be like,
so. It's gotta be part of the process. My channel.
Are you filming right now?
Yes, yes I am. Alright, so. Good to go. What's going on, people of YouTube? My name is Regan Thompson. I'm here again today with
Me, Reese.
Alright, and we've got a pretty good response on our first episode of Compare the Pair. We did a Max Peters deck versus the Lindworm V2. Instead of picking two other decks at random, today we're actually going to go with one of the comments from Jacob Edwards. You should see that up on the screen. Jacob Edwards said, really good video, you should compare the Charles Padel and the Phoenix Ion deck. So we're going to do that. Reese is going to go grab them right now. Also had, we have some comments. Liam Duffy, Regan, can you make some more blogs, please? Kind of pretty busy working at the moment, you know, but we can get into the city for a night ride. Maybe I've got a half blog filmed from when the Flamingo Forks came out. Just haven't had a chance to put it up yet. Thomas Meredith, our boy Tom, nice video. Compare the TSI Paramount with the Phoenix Ion. We've got Paramounts in, they're just not on display or online yet. As soon as they are, and we'll do a review of that. Shut that up. Here we go. Just going to get out of our YouTube, go to the scooter parts, decks, got it up, yep, got it up. Here we go. Let's just bring up the information on the Envy AOS V4 deck. Make sure I read it from the right one. A Charles Padel AOS V4. Yes. And the other one is Phoenix Ion deck. Okay. Just gonna make sure I've got it all lined up nice and neatly. Alright, here we go. Starting with the width. The Phoenix Ion deck is 5 wide, 127 millimeters, with a grindable width underneath of 4.5 inches. So it does taper in just a little bit. Still a really good amount of grind space underneath for 50/50s. Really comfy, 5 wide on the top. Whereas the Charles Padel, oh, we might have some customers coming in. Yeah, we do. Pause. Hey guys, how you going?
You good, mate, yourself?
Oh, not bad at all. Hey, how are ya? You guys skate?
Not for years, man.
Nah. Alright, so where were we? We just mentioned that the Phoenix Ion 5 wide by 22 is 5 wide on top, but because of the way it tapers in, is only 4.5 inches wide underneath. Still a good amount of space for 50/50s compared to a lot of the decks. Whereas the Charles Padel is 4.9 inches wide on top, but the grindable width on the bottom is only 4.3. So in this instance, going to get a bigger grindable surface underneath, better for 50/50s on the Phoenix Ion. And the next thing to measure will be the length. So it's pretty plain to see that this 22 long Phoenix Ion is longer than a 21 inch long Envy deck. And I'm just going to check the foot space though, just depending how far the head tubes come back affects you can get your feet on. The Charles Padel foot space 380 millimeters, 14.9 inches, whereas the foot space is 395 millimeters on the Phoenix Ion deck. So better foot space as well, but that's kind of obvious when you look at the way the brake's set out in the head tubes. So it's only on head tubes that come really far back into the deck where you start to lose that valuable comforting foot space. There's something to watch for when you're getting long scooter decks. Weight. I know what's heavier, just off feeling it, but precisely 1.9 kilograms for this big beast, and only 1.4 kilograms for this. They've both got a forged head tube, so that's important. Make sure you get that forged head tube for strength. What else have we got? A Charles Padel 83.5 degree head tube angle, whereas the Phoenix Ion, I've got here that it's 82.5 degrees. So yeah, that's the downright specs. Have a look underneath. Crook space. The Charles Padel's just going to win all day, every day. See, this one's a nice square kind of boxed extrusion on the sides, but when it gets to the front, it really goes back. So that's, you know, you've got a little bit of a crook groove in there. It's obviously you can still do crooks on it, like it's there. It's going to crook, but not as easily as something like that with such a big flat space at the front. So these need, it's got a tiny bit of 5/0 space there, so like I was saying in the last video, on a really square ledge you could get a 5/0 on that, but you'd probably rather chuck some pegs on or get a deck that's boxed at the back. What else is there to compare? We know what the Envy brake's like from the last video. Reese, can you just grab an Envy brake and a fender? So the Phoenix Ion comes with just a standard flex fender. I haven't seen or heard of Phoenix doing fixed fenders yet. Everyone seems to be getting onto that, so I'm sure they will. We've got the Envy brake, plastic brake with the metal insert, so it's nice and light, but then very effective. Slide in the back, bolt that on. Or the fixed fender / wheel guard, and just slide that on there. Envy decks, they're really awesome. And yeah, we've got someone parking up out the front. No, I don't think they're coming in here. Did I go through all the specs? I think I did. So, what would you ride out of these two decks, Reese Jones? The Phoenix Ion, 5 wide by 22 long, 1.9 kilograms. Or the Charles Padel, don't need wings to fly, Envy AOS V4.
The Ion.
Yeah, I think I would too, but
size.
yeah, but the weight, 1.9 kilograms for me, that's bloody, that's a hard one, but the 50s, and the comfort of having 5 wide on top, but, I'd probably go to Iron too. I'm trying to actually think, like, would I would for the weight, and then no, but just size overall and comfort kind of outrules everything else, kind of. Not for everyone, for me. So yeah, that's it. That's our second episode of Compare the Pair. Thanks, Reese, for all your help. Did good.
Thanks,
saying
guys.
bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Is there anything else? God. Make sure you let us know in the comments, whatever, if we missed anything that you want to know about when it comes to deck comparisons.
Concave.
Concave, yeah, we didn't mention concave in the last video. I can just see straight up that the concave on the Ion is deep. The Envies, I've stood on them before, and they've got concave. I'm sure all decks have concave, but definitely feels a lot flatter than even my flavor deck, or when I just look at this. Yeah, concave. But I don't know the degrees. Don't properly understand that. I'll have to figure it out. The radius. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying before, Reese rudely interrupted with that important thing that I forgot to talk about in our video. Let us know in the comments if you want us to compare 2 specific decks or 2 specific products: bars, forks, wheels, clamps, skateboard decks, completes. If you want to suggest some custom builds that we should do, whatever, or just any specific style of video that you want to see from us, whenever we've got downtime in the shop, we'll film something for you, chuck it up on the YouTube, maybe do some live streaming. Imagine that. We made a live stream episode of a day in the life of us at the shop, 7 hours straight. How cool would that be? It'd be like living in a vlog. Imagine that. Alright. We're done. Thanks for watching. www.syndicatestreetstore.com. Free shipping Australia-wide. $49 flat rate shipping for the rest of the world. Anything? Deep diving?
No.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Turn that camera off. Yeah, really dragged it out at the end there, didn't I?
Yeah, it was like